It's hard to believe that roughly 1 year ago today, we were experiencing an Eastern Conference matchup of the Boston Celtics, who were led by 30-point-per-game scoring point guard in Isaiah Thomas, and also some very solid rotational players in Jay Crowder and Avery Bradley, as they took on a team that consists of LeBron James, Kevin Love, and all-star clutch point guard Kyrie Irving. Now a year later, and Jay Crowder finds themselves on the Utah Jazz, Avery Bradley on the LA Clippers, and Isaiah Thomas leading the six-man role of the Los Angeles Lakers. But the biggest story of them all is Kyrie Irving. Last summer, we all know the story of Kyrie wanting to lead his own franchise after winning an NBA championship alongside LeBron James. Now, his dream did come true. He was traded over to the Boston Celtics. So throughout the 2018 regular season, Kyrie put up impressive numbers of 24 points and 5 assists a game as he led his young team to the postseason. But on April 5th, some devastating news hit the NBA as it was announced that Kyrie Irving was going to be missing the rest of the NBA season due to knee surgery. So at the time, nobody really knew how the playoffs were going to play out. But now entering this Boston Celtics Cleveland Cavaliers Eastern Conference matchup, this news hurts more than ever as fans of basketball had to miss out what could have been the greatest, most intriguing storyline of the entire NBA season, a Kyrie Irving and LeBron James matchup. While this series still has the works to be great due to the stellar coaching of Brad Stevens and the emergence of Terry Rozier, it will have us all wondering still, what could have been? What if Kyrie Irving was healthy for the rest of the NBA playoffs and got to take on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers? Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes. So for today's video, we are going to simulate the rest of the 2018 NBA playoffs with the assumption that Kyrie Irving is no longer injured, guys. All I wanted from this NBA season was to see a playoff matchup of LeBron James against Kyrie Irving. It's all I wanted. The big trade that went down this previous, NBA offseason was between the Celtics and the Cavaliers, and the fact that we are back to this matchup yet again is just kind of crazy, man. I don't know if it says something about how weak the Eastern Conference is, or just how great both of these franchises are from a coaching standpoint, from a player standpoint, and really all the above, right? All the other stuff out there that comes with making a really good NBA team successful, right? Okay, so the lineup we are going to roll with going into this playoff series simulator is I'm going to go with Kyrie Irving at the point guard position. We are definitely doing a small ball lineup. I am going Terry Rozier as shooting guard, guys. The reason I'm doing this is because this NBA postseason, he's been averaging about 18 points and 6 assists per game, which is just absolutely stunning. He's definitely a pretty solid on-ball defender for only being like 6'1" out there. Decent three-point shooter, definitely a guy that, can catch and shoot the basketball, but at the same time, he does need the basketball in his hands to really create for himself and for others out there. So we'll see how this little duo right here works. I definitely think it has good potential. What it kind of reminds me of, and guys, I'm not saying these players are exactly like those other players, but it reminds me of like what Chris Paul and James Harden would do for the Houston Rockets, where it's just, two guys that could definitely play point guard, are in the backcourt together, really do the majority of the ball handling. And we all know Kyrie Irving can play off ball because he did it for years with LeBron James. At the small forward position, we are going to go with Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is an athletic freak, definitely a really solid scorer out there. I know he's had his own share of injury issues, but for this video, guys, he is going to start the small forward position. And I definitely think he can play the small forward, just fine anyway. I mean, he's 6'7", 225 pounds. He's the guy between him, I will say, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Marcus Smart off the bench is who I would want probably guarding LeBron James. But yeah, so we are going to go with Jason Tatum at the power forward position. As of right now, I believe the Cleveland Cavaliers actually match up LeBron James at the power forward position, so he's going to give him the majority of the time. But with that being said, sometimes Tyronn Lue does kind of switch things up and starts Tristan Thompson at center and Kevin Love at power forward, but sometimes it's Kevin Love at the center position. And then at our center is going to be Al Horford. What I love about Kyrie Irving being back is that, I feel like Marcus Smart for this series will be an amazing six-man. Like, just go out there, Marcus. You have 6 fouls. Use them. Use them all on LeBron James, man. Make him earn every little bit that he needs to do to put up the numbers and lead the Cleveland Cavaliers to the NBA Finals. We got Greg Monroe playing some backup center minutes. We got Marcus Morris out there who will provide some scoring. And we also got Aaron Baines, who can kind of, well, I guess when he's not getting dunked on and stuff like that. I'm just saying, man, it's kind of a roast, but yeah, man, he actually got dunked on a lot this season. But yeah, so over on the Cleveland Cavaliers side, this is what their actual rotation is. I left this all the same. George Hill starting at point guard, J.R. Smith at shooting guard, Kyle Korver at small forward, LeBron at power forward, and Kevin Love at the center position. Like I was saying, sometimes Tristan Thompson will play, but not all the time. Really depends on the series. I will say, they definitely have a very nice bench. I love the Cavaliers bench. I do think at times they need to step up more, and I'm curious if they do this in the simulation or not. But I say, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and start this playoff series simulator. We will see if the Boston Celtics or the Cleveland Cavaliers, which one of these two great teams will make to the NBA Finals. They will be playing against the Houston Rockets or Golden State Warriors. Full disclosure, I'm going to say straight up that I do think whoever wins the Western Conference Finals is going to win the NBA Finals. That's just my own thoughts on that. But yeah, man, let's go ahead. Simulate with Simcast Game 1. Also, before I do the simulation, if you guys could do me a quick favor and drop a like on this video, it would be greatly appreciated. Your guys' support on my channel has been great as of late, my friends. Thank you all so much for that. Here we go. Cavaliers, Celtics, Game 1. Simulate game. See how this goes. And so far, man, look at the difference that Kyrie Irving and the ball. Oh, what the... I speak too soon, man. I saw that first quarter, and I was like, damn, 32 points, 26 in the second. And then the freaking Cleveland Cavaliers dropped 64 points in the second half. The Cavaliers, or the Celtics choke in the fourth quarter, guys. Scoring over in the 16 points and losing 102-99. Losing home court advantage. LeBron James, 24 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 21 and 9 for Kevin Love. I think he's going to be such a big part of the series. If Kevin Love does not play well, then I do think the Boston Celtics do win the series, guys. I'm just saying. For the Boston Celtics, we got Kyrie Irving dropping 18 points and 11 assists on 5-14 shooting. Jaylen Brown at small forward dropping 18 and 5, and then Rozier played perfectly fine alongside Kyrie Irving, dropping 17. He's also a very underrated rebounder, guys. Like, this dude can rebound that damn basketball. For only, how tall is he? Okay, he's 6'2". I thought he was 6'1", but he's 6'2". Then we got Marcus Morris dropping 14 and 6 off the bench. Greg Monroe, nearly a double-double for him. Al Horford, 11 rebounds. So that's always nice to see when Al Horford's actually grabbing rebounds out there. We got game 2, though, guys. Simulate with Simcast. Game 2. See how this one goes. See if the Boston Celtics can bounce back right here. And it looks like... I don't want to speak too soon, but it looks like... Ooh, okay, once again, man. Oh, my God. Look at LeBron in that fourth quarter, man. 46 points for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That is absolutely crazy. Oh, my God. Ooh. Freaking Kyle Korver Curry right there, man. Kyle Curry. Korver Curry. I don't even... That man just dropped 12 three-pointers, guys. Kyle Korver on the Boston Celtics looking like Larry Bird out there, guys. 39 points. I have never seen that from a role player like this in NBA 2K18, guys. I've seen dudes like, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, other great three-point shooters drop that many threes. But to see, how old is Kyle Korver, man? 37? Dropping 39 points in a playoff game, that is absolutely nuts. And that would be absolutely crazy if that actually did happen in real life. 28, 16, and 9 for LeBron James, 14, 14, and 6 for Kevin Love. And we got over here, Kyrie Irving dropping the 32 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Rozier with his near triple-double out there. Very nice, impressive number. 17 for Al Horford. What I am noticing is Jason Tatum's not really playing he's not doing bad. He's not playing bad. He's just not really playing all that great, which a lot of that can be drawn up to if Kyrie Irving was back, then I guess you don't ask the rookie small forward to do as much out there, right? It's like Kyrie Irving would take over the scoring role. All right, here we go. We got game 3. Is this going to be a sweep, man? Simulate with Simcast. Game 3. Here we go. See how this one turns out. See if the Cavaliers can take a command 3-0 lead. Looks like they probably are going to. Boston Celtics lose by 1 point, guys. They lose by 1 point, 34-27. 23, 8, and 4 for Kevin Love. 22, 10, and 6 for LeBron James. And 9 points for Jordan Clarkson. We got 18 points for Kyrie Irving. 15, 8, and 8 for Al Horford. And 12 points for Jaylen Brown. Okay. Here we go. Simulate with Simcast. Game 4, man. It's going to be a very quick video. It might very well be. And simulate game. See how this one turns out. All right. And it looks like the Boston Celtics bounce back, guys. They avoid the sweep. They win 108-297 after a really good second half right there. We got Kyle Korver dropping 22 points, 18, 11, 5 for LeBron, 15 for Jeff Green. Over here, we got Kyrie Irving playing clutch with the 29 and 8 assists, 15 for Marcus Smart, 14, 4, and 4 for Terry Rozier, and a nice 13-point, 8-rebound game for Jason Tatum. Here we go, guys. We do have Game 5 of the series. Simulate with Simcast. Game 5. Let's... Well, damn, the Golden State... Oh, my God, dude. Bro, the Houston Rockets just swept. They just freaking swept the Golden State Warriors. Be honest, guys. I know there's a lot of Warrior haters in this video, man, because I'm one of them. I'm not really a hater, man. I don't like my 2K. I love seeing them lose in 2K, actually. But would you guys go absolutely crazy if the Golden State Warriors got swept? Like, what would happen with that team if that would happen? Like, would they break up their super team, you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Simulate with Simcast. Simulate game. See what happens here. It looks like we got a pretty close one. But the Cleveland Cavaliers bounced back, guys, and win 96-83 as they have eliminated the Boston Celtics. 19 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists for LeBron. We got 20 and 6 for Kyrie Irving. I think there's an important message in this video, guys, and that straight up is that I think the Boston Celtics can beat the Cleveland Cavaliers without Kyrie Irving. I really do think they do, just because the team plays like a team. And that's exactly the type of system that Brad Stevens coaches. When you got Kyrie Irving on the team, yes, that would be fantastic. But, you know, guys like Jason Tatum and Terry Rozier, they were forced to step up as NBA players to get to where they are at. So you put Kyrie Irving into that lineup, and all of a sudden, it's like they're not asked to do as much. With that being said, man, let me know in the comment section below. Do you guys think that, like, what's going to happen this NBA offseason? What's going to happen when Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward are healthy? Are the Boston Celtics going to keep all their team together? Is Jason Tatum going to be on the bench? What is going to happen? I have no idea. I need you guys to tell me in the comment section below. But let's go ahead and simulate this last series, the Houston Rockets and Cleveland Cavaliers. See who wins the NBA Finals. Two fantastic teams. James Harden against LeBron James. Simulate current round, and we have the Houston Rockets winning 4-2. I will say straight up to end on this note that I would absolutely love if Chris Paul and James Harden both were able to win NBA championship. I feel like in years past, James Harden has been snubbed out of NBA MVP awards. I feel like he kind of gets overlooked at times. Just I don't know if it's due to his play style or what exactly. And then Chris Paul, as we all know, man, just one of the greatest point guards to ever play the game of basketball. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Let's go ahead real quick here before we end this and go to the playoff statistics just to see how everybody performed in these playoffs. So Kyrie Irving had his 23 points, 7 assists per game. Rozier still put up the numbers. Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, 13 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist a game. But this is what it came down to. Jason Tatum, even like 12 points, 6 rebounds is still pretty damn solid. I really don't see any big holes in this team. I think what it was here is defense. I feel like defensively this team didn't do all too well out there. So from a scoring standpoint, we were 6th in the NBA in these playoffs. And then from a points allowed standpoint, I guess we were the 3rd best defensive team. So I don't know what it was. I have no idea why they did not beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. Maybe it's just chemistry. Maybe it's just too much of a good thing on one team, which definitely can happen at times. Ask the OKC Thunder about that. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, man. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you are new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.